Hi, so today is April 9th and it is Friday. Yesterday I was able to unload the kiln and share some of them through an Instagram live, and it was a little bit wonky, but that's okay. I can roll with it. Something's up with my internet and have to figure out what it is. Might have to upgrade our service or something so that we get better coverage throughout the house. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys some of the things that came out of the kiln, and instead of waiting till everything's done, I'm going to photograph what I have upstairs and then bring it back downstairs on the shelves. I figured it'd be better to photograph everything while it's still upstairs versus me then trying to like bring it downstairs to go back on the shelves, then bring it back upstairs to photograph it, then bring it back down. Like, too much up and down. Might as well just photograph them while they're up here, because all my photographing stuff is like over there on that shelf thing. And like my big softbox lamp and all that stuff, and the natural light is way better up here, which is why I tend to film from this room more often than not. Also, I don't know where, if I were to move the photo taking station, if I were to set that up downstairs, I'm not sure where I would, or if I could. Yeah, let's show off some new goods. I'll start with what's right in front of me. And this was the, it's like a wood grain texture mat. And it came out pretty cool. This glaze is Amico iron and Seaweed. And for the iron, you don't even really have to do more than one coat. I like how it looks with one coat because it just looks more textured. And then just blue on the inside, nothing on the bottom. This was more of like a tester, so I didn't want to go crazy. And on the other ones that I did the wood grain texture, I did do a dice. Because it's kind of like what I want to do for the shop update after the fruits. I want to do like woodland type stuff. There's one part of the texture mat that I really like, and it seems so specific, but this section of the texture mat right here I like the most. So when it came to putting a dice onto this one, I was just like, I don't want to cover this. So I just left it with the wood grain. Let's see what else. Oh, and then this one was a tester. I kind of regret using this mug as a tester for like a glaze combo. Like, it's okay, but it's not what I want at all. What I thought would happen is I put like this white pearlescent glaze over here. Well, not pearlescent. It's called Pearl White by Spectrum. I put that in the middle of the two celadons, and it just pulled away the purple celadon here. And it just left like a weird white ring above, and didn't exactly do what I thought it was going to do, which is fine. But I do like this part. Like, isn't that fun? It's beautiful. I have to think about whether or not I'm gonna reglaze it or if I'm just gonna deal. I don't know. If I reglaze it, I have time to decide, so that at least there's that. Anyways, that's how that came out. Just Dungeon Master, roll for initiative. And, you know, the scales doing some good. So, did a bunch of trinket trays, mostly with this face and this face. And then I tested out a few with like a gingham pattern. So here's how the pink came out. I think it's really cute. I really like it. And here's how the blue came out. After those two trays, I got a little ambitious with the gingham and decided to like, hey, let's try it on a mug. And I did the blue and the yellow. It just says hello. I did a bunch of these little relaxed faces. Just small cups. Did this little cheeky face. Haven't done in a while. Thought it was time to bring that back. And then I also did them as mugs. Relax. Says hello. This one also says hello. I need to think of other words to go with these faces other than hello. You know, I haven't done no thanks in a while. I might do that. I also did this face. And as far as like the fruit theme that I'm thinking of, I did mostly just with the pinch pots for now. I'm not sold on an idea. I'm not sold on an idea to pursue as a mug quite yet, but that's what I'm going to try and get into this kiln load. But I did do this. It's an orange slice. It's just a simple vase, and I haven't made a vase in this shape before, and I really like it. I think it's adorable. I also tried my atomizer. Not that this shape needed an atomizer for the underglaze, but I thought it was worth trying because I haven't used one in a few years. Lastly, and what I think people are most excited for, which means I should probably make a bunch. I should make more than, I think I made 4 of these guys. They're just strawberry pinch pots. How adorable. And you can see the gradient from like dark red to pink. It's just so cute. This isn't the first time I've made strawberry pots. I've actually made them a while ago as a shot glass. I'm gonna go grab them actually, because I think I have a plant in one. Look at this baby. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of these, and I used a sponge to get that sort of like irregular pattern, which honestly I still really like. I love using sponges as a means of application for underglazes because I just think it's so fun. And it's at the bottom too. I was checking to see if I put a year on these, but I didn't. I'm gonna guess these are from probably 2015, 2016, I don't know, around there. And they're still really cute. I forgot how cute these are. But let's do a side by side. Look at it. I'm just, ooh. It just makes me so happy. Yeah, and I know strawberries are like on trend now, but I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. Like, if I like to make strawberry stuff, let me hop on this trend. I think I'm gonna leave this pot up here. But those weren't the only fruits that I made. I made little pineapples. I think it's so cute. I suppose I could have done more brown instead of orange, but let's look at the fruit and see what other ones might make cute pinch pots. Like, not all of these fruit translates to pinch pot. I think I could probably do orange and peach. Peach might be really cute. Where would I put a stem if I did an apple? I also thought about doing jars, so then that way I could just like make the whole shape and then there's a lid. Maybe that's what I'll do for apples and cherries. The only thing with cherries that I'm a little bit nervous about is that since cherries, their stems are so long, and for ceramics, like, yes, I can build that, but then it becomes very delicate to have like a long, skinny ceramic thing. Thoughts. I might turn these all into stickers. If I want to do that, I would have to order them like today. If I want them ready by the time that I want to do a shop update, because they'll take like a week. If they take longer than a week, then I don't know if I'll have them in time. Then there's pears. No one's excited about pears when it comes to Animal Crossing, but I included it because it's an Animal Crossing fruit. So I think my goal will be to have all of the Animal Crossing fruit represented as a pinch pot, even though I did none of them. I did none of them so far. But like, what started the thought process of let's make some fruit stuff was because I wanted it to sort of like, I don't know, celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Animal Crossing being out. I do have an idea for a dream address mug, but I haven't even started that. Anything else I haven't shown you guys? Here is how they turned out. Aren't they precious? They took quite a long time to glaze because I spent so much time on the like blending. Ooh, they're so precious. And then some of them have the hook. And they're based off of the white-browed warbler. I think that's what it's called. Some have been calling it the fairy bird because it's like rainbow fairy colors. But yeah, so for these little guys, I have to the mother of pearl. And I don't know, looking at them now, I'm not sure if mother of pearl is a good choice. I suppose if I did to all of them, I could always fire it off if it doesn't look good. Anyways, time to clean that area over there and then set up my photography area so I can take these photos. Okay, so I cleared off where I normally set up my poster board, but I bought this contact paper I don't know, months ago, and I've been wanting to do a different color background, and since my product isn't flat, or it's also bigger than like a lot of stationery type stuff, I can't just use like the scrapbook papers, because those are like 12 by 12 inch squares, and normally like those are great, but so I have to make a bigger background. So this is just contact paper, and this is a bifold foam board. It comes already scored in half, which is super great. And I'm just gonna add blue to one of the sides so I have a different color background, just to have some options for when I take product photography. Sometimes I think it's nice to switch it up. And I know purple's kind of like my main color, but I think to have some of them with blue would be really nice. So I have it set up. I'm using my older camera this time because I just couldn't get the lighting right with this. And I mean, I bought this for vlogging anyways, this camera right here. And it's super great for that, but I'm not as comfortable playing with the manual settings on this camera just yet. So let me show you the type of settings that I do on this camera. And this is a Canon Rebel XSI, and it's about 8 or 9 years old, just standard lens. I don't have a fancy lens on there. And I like to shoot in manual, and I have a softbox, and this ring light I just got today. Not today, I just got it yesterday. So I'm just like adding more light to cancel out some of the darker shadows on this side. And I just put up a poster board just for some white, you know, so that the light can bounce off of this into this area, because this is the area that I need, right? Okay, so here is where I sit. And let's turn it on. Okay, so this is the shutter speed. This f-stop is the amount of blur that's going to happen in your photo. So the smaller the f-stop, the more that the background will be blurry. I'm sure there's way better people at explaining this sort of thing. I normally have the ISO set to auto, and I also have the white balance set to auto, but if it's not doing what I want it to, sometimes I will go ahead and play around with those settings depending on the day, depending on the time of year, and depending on like what is the natural light in my surrounding. It all plays a difference in the white balance and stuff. So because it only has a viewfinder, I can really only shoot through the viewfinder. But once I have it all set up, it's about 3 feet away. I'm just, you know, ready to go, ready to vibe, ready to take these photos. Oh, and because the shutter speed is so slow, I use a tripod, and the slow shutter speed means the camera can accept more light in the amount of time it takes to capture the photo. So with the slower shutter speed, I don't have to worry about like really dark photos, but then that also means that I set a 2-second timer for every photo when I snap the shot, so that way the shakiness of my hand isn't messing up the photos. And I know like a lot of people use their phones, which is totally cool, totally fine. My phone is really old and my iPad is newer, but I just haven't been satisfied with phones to photograph my work. And my last round of photos for the last shop update, I wasn't really that excited about them either, and that was with this camera. So switching to what I know and like. Shooting this way also definitely cuts down on the amount of time that I spend editing the photos, so that's always nice too. And yeah, I really like shooting this way. I learned how to photograph my work in college with, you know, like the traditional gray backdrop sort of thing. Like that's what's standard in the art world. But obviously for like Etsy or for my own shop or for like Instagram and whatever, I prefer color. And it just so happens that like I think my shirt matches this. So anyways, so it's, oh, let's wake it up. Come on, you were just focused. There it is. So I do a soft press to make sure that it focuses. And that's it. Hi. I think it's been like a week, maybe a full week proper. Today is Wednesday, and I've had a productive couple of days, but mostly just working on these trinket dishes. Let me pull them out of the kiln to show you. They're not fired or anything. I just load the kiln as I'm working on things. So let me go get them. Okay, so here's the first style that I did. As you can see, it's a pear, just a little pear dish. Sorry, it looks like really like muted out and whatever because it's really dry. But yeah, that's one style of trinket dish that I did. And then there's this one. Look at it. Look at the little butt. It's a peach. It's just like that. So those are the two styles of trinket dishes I did, and I did 9 like this, and only 3 that are fruit, 4 total of this style trinket dish. And just trying to see what I like more or less or whatever, because I do like using the GR pottery forms, but they warp if I don't just like leave it alone and leave it on there. I haven't figured out a good way to keep them from warping. But so far, this style where I'm just manually propping up the edges seems to like not warp. I like it. I think I like it more. I'm not sure. But I do like that it warps less. And then this style takes longer obviously, because I'm like adding a coil and all that jazz. But I just wanted to try something different. And this style absolutely like doesn't move at all. So let me go put these back. So that's a lot of what I've done so far. And I've been working on a secret project that I can't tell you guys about because it is a gift. It is a wedding gift. And I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I can't. I'll definitely photograph it, and as soon as I know that it has gotten to its destination safely and they looked at it and they like it and all that stuff, then I can share that. But probably won't be for like a month or two. So yeah, I've been working on those, and they are a little more time intensive than my average thing. But today I am working on, or I did this morning, I made about a couple of these, just some dice mugs, worked on those, and I started this giant mug, or at least to me it looks pretty giant. Look. Oh man, I'm trying to get over the fact that like hand building in pinch pots looks a little bit elementary, and I'm not sure why I have that association. And like, I know that I'm gonna clean it up, have it look real nice, have it look real good. This is gonna be a strawberry, in case, yeah, there's probably no way you can tell really. But I'm waiting for it to set up a little bit more before I go in and try and refine it more and carve away at it and add the color. Because those little pinch pots came out so cute, and I was just like, I would really like this as a mug. Well, here it is. And it's something I haven't done in a very long time. I don't remember the last time I pinched and coiled a mug as opposed to throwing or slab building. So that's kind of cool. Let me see. Holla. Bye. I'm going to Pistachio, one of my favorite coffee shops. That's pretty local. They're really cute. It's owned by a Syrian artist, Mohamad. I forget his last name, but he makes these really cool architectural dioramas. And I will put a picture of his work here if I can find one. But yeah, he opened up a coffee shop, and he's a local artist, and I think his work is amazing. The store itself is very transporting, which I think is the whole point of this place. And I love it, and I'm excited because it's really cool. But one more thing that I wanted to show you before I get ready to go get coffee is, look at him. Oh, I'm still, okay, there we go. It's gonna be a jar. Oh man, I'm so excited. It's still too wet for me to like fix up and stuff, so I have to like I have to wait for so many things. I have to wait for things to dry and dry them slowly. But yeah, so like once this firms up a little bit more, it's not even leather hard yet, it's like just past box clay. I made it yesterday and then I wrapped it up. But it's nice for pots to dry slow. I tend to rush things because I'm impatient, and I know that about myself. But especially with coil building and pinch pots and things, since I'm using not like fresh out of the box clay, some of it might be from fresh out the box, some of it might be like went through the slab roller a few times. even that little bit of change in moisture can affect your pot. So it's nice to dry it slowly, so that way like all of the clay has a chance to homogenize. But yeah, I'm impatient, and I am also really excited about these things. So I think my little fruit update is going to be super cool. I do want to make a few more strawberry mugs because I think I really want to keep at least one of them. I want to try and find a way to pinch and coil this shape quicker, and then obviously the more I do it, the better I'll get at it. So yeah, using an old technique I haven't used. I really don't think I've made a pinch pot mug, like pinched mug, since college, since my hand building 1 class, to be more specific, because I really only ever made one, and I still have it. It's still upstairs. After coffee, I will show you guys that mug. And my hair has been super fluffy this week. Like, look at it. It's just so fluffy. Very fluffy this week. Anyways, okay, let me go change my pants for coffee. Check the fit. Hey, look at these shoes. I might paint them. This shirt, super cute. Don't know what it says, but it also says it be like that sometimes. And I got little not blobs, little earrings from like Pac-Man or whatever. Let me go find that mug while I'm waiting. I put on TV for my dog so he doesn't hear so many crazy things happening, because he will bark at every noise possible given the chance. Here's where all my mugs are. Not all of them, most of them. And this is the mug I'm thinking of. This is actually the first mug I've ever made. And it is the first face mug I've ever made. This is from my hand building 1 class from 2011 is when I transferred to Southern, I think. And like, I didn't even sign my last name. But yeah, this is the mug I'm thinking of. I will never sell it. It is beautiful. Haven't used it in a while because it doesn't sit. Let me show you. Okay, please excuse my messy kitchen, but so like when you put it down, it jiggles a little bit. It is not, it's probably really good for ice cream, I guess. But I mean, hey, the handle's comfy. Hello. It is Friday the 16th, and I got back from the doctor's, had lunch, and wanted to show you guys what I have underneath the plastic before I close out this vlog. So I think this vlog might be kind of long, but I just finished up doing some of the dice mugs. I wanted to do some sparkle dice mugs. I only have 4. I might make a few more, but I've decided that no matter what, my kiln is pretty much almost full with what I have done. Like, I could probably do like maybe 5 more things, and then that'll like fill the kiln beautifully, but I'm not going to rush it. So I'm gonna fire the kiln on Monday, which means I have set a date for my shop update, and it will be April 25th. Don't know if I'm gonna have another video out before then, so letting you guys know now. But yeah, anyways, let me show you. Here's the one thing I wanted to show you. So, isn't it cute? I decided to make another mug that will be a strawberry mug. Let me show you how the other one is doing, because it's pretty much ready for glaze. So, this is the other one. And it's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. 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 And I just need to add the smile on this little guy. Actually, you know what? Let me do that right now. So when I do a smile, let me show you guys. So when I do a smile, sometimes I do the smile first, sometimes I do the eyes first. But I like go in the middle. And then I'll do two more dots to like make sure like that's where I want it. I don't even think you guys can see what I'm doing. But I like look for the middle, and then I make 2 dots equidistant from there, and then I'll make 1 more dot for where I would think the bottom of the smile I want it to be, and then I draw it. Alright, so now this guy is ready for the underglaze, and I'm really excited about it. It's gonna have green here on the leaf part, and then the rest will be like a little strawberry. And since pinch pots are like not my forte yet, I've noticed I am getting faster at pinching. I timed myself, and to pinch and shape this guy, it's about 10 minutes. 10 minutes on a pinch pot mug isn't bad, like at all. I don't know why I thought it would take me so much longer. I don't even want to say it's an issue, but what I wish this mug was, I wish it was not as squat and wide. I wish it was like tucked in a little bit more, and I tried paddling it in, but the clay did not want to do that, so that's fine, whatever. So it feels more like a soup mug, which is fine. The strawberry will still be cute, and this is gonna go under wraps and dry a lot slower than everything else. So I can add eyeballs to it tomorrow, and real excited. What else did I do? I think I left off with making this peach, and then my camera died. But today I cut into it. So now, oop, there you go. You can see the little notch. So now it's a jar. I'm not going to lift it off because that's tricky, but it'll be a jar. And now that just needs to dry slowly, and I'm excited. Okay, so until the next vlog, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're staying awesome, hope you're staying safe, and hope you are staying hydrated. Drink some water. Okay, bye.